Yes, yes. Today we have Immaculate Hands spelt with an E. If you're from New York City, man, she does the greatest hair around. She's done the hair for the likes of Sleepy Hollow, Chef G, J Guapo, etc. She does men and women's hair, and it's just amazing, bro. Just look at these hairstyles, just flawlessly put in. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. If you're looking to contact her, make sure you check that description. Also subscribe. Like you hear already. Like it's harmless, it's free. Come on now, subscribe.
My FN when it's beef before I go ever tryna represent. Know that K pull up in a whip. Know that Rush pull up come and make a mess. I'm all connected all up in the east. I make a call and they gon' bring the tech.
Shout out my nigga Emma.
Welcome back to another episode of Important Miscellaneous Talks. I am your host, Glasser Crossfield, and we are changing the world one podcast at a time. Our wonderful guest, please introduce yourself.
I'm Immaculate Hands, Emma. Hey.
Got you. So, good.
Please let the know. Please let the people know what you do. What's your profession?
I'm Immaculate Hands. I'm a hairstylist. I do every single hairstyle, like over 20 services. I'm based in Brooklyn, New York. Celebrity hairstylist, celebrity stylist. I do all types of hair extensions. That's it.
Got you. So what made you wanted to get into the hair industry?
Ooh, child. I wanted to get in the hair industry because I feel like it really found me, and where I was at the point in time where I had to be in it. It was really much luck because I was doing a million 9 to 5 jobs, and I was also doing hair on the side, and I was like, hair is where the money's at, and my clientele telling me I'm really talented and I have a gift and I should go for it. So I did, quit all my jobs and focus on that, and now it's going very well for me. Very, very well for me. That's why I had to do hair, but that's not why.
So, we already spoke when you did my hair and everything. So I know a little bit of your backstory. So tell us a bit about your backstory. Like everything you told me when you was doing my hair about your dreams, your aspirations, things you been through that brought you to this point where you plan on taking your business and everything.
Okay. So I've been braiding since I was 8 years old, and I went to high school and I started doing my own hair, and everybody was just like, "Your hair look nice, like do mine, and I'll pay you for it." So I'm like, "You're gonna pay me for it?" Like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. Then the money started rolling in. I'm like, this is way better than a 9 to 5. So I had to just focus on that. And then what I really want to do is act, but I have a goal on how I want to start acting. So like kind of how like Rihanna's Rihanna and she has Fenty. So I know that her supporters are gonna support Fenty because they're her loyal supporters for her being Rihanna. So as Immaculate Hands becomes something one day, when I really want to be on a TV screen and act and do what I really truly love to do, they should support me because they were here for me, and I think they'll support everything I do. Yeah, I'm gonna have a shot today, everything.
The name of your brand is called Immaculate Hands. How did you come up with that concept? And how did you get the title?
So I was in high school and I was on a house call and I was doing hair, and my friend Noel, he got his hair done by me, and then he had posted it after I was done on his social media, and he put hashtag Immaculate with an E instead of an I. And I texted him, I'm like, why did you put Immaculate with an E? He was like, because I was like, he said, I was gonna put the I, but I'm like, your name's Emma, so it makes sense. So he put Immaculate. He put hashtag Immaculate with an E, and that's it. And then I added hands because I just feel like my hands do everything. So Immaculate Hands, I put it together like that. So he has the credit on the Immaculate part. I just added hands. That's how my name came about.
Is it true that you hear some of the wildest stories like being a hairdresser?
Yeah. I have clientele from all over. So people from Chicago fly out. People like him from Texas flew out. Like I have clients from all over, and they be telling me all types of stories.
Can you
All
can you can you give me one crazy story?
um. Oh my God, there's so many.
All
Well,
right,
I know it's
give me three.
three. Like what though?
Whatever you define as crazy, but like, we're adults, so yeah.
I'm weak. Ooh, child. I recently just had a client. Um, she was from Bronx, New York, and she was going through it with her girl, and she told me that her girlfriend has um like bipolar like personality bipolar disorder. So she's
BP.
taking she's taking mad drugs, and she's taking mad drugs, and she's taking cigarettes and weed and all these drugs to cope. And I just find that really crazy. Like she's smoking cigarettes and weed back to get back. And I said, nah, that's
Who, that sounds crazy. Who
that
the girl or the girlfriend who's bipolar? Who's doing that?
girlfriend is bipolar, and the girl, my client, she's going through her own stuff too, and she's just smoking weed and tobacco back to back. And I'm like, so how you deal with the taste with the cigarette? She said, when you're going through something, you don't even think about that. You just smoke to get your buzz. I'm like, no, no,
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy to me.
Not the
But I
time
don't know.
on. Wait, so do you give advice in those situations, or you just kind of just there to listen?
Both. If they ask me for some, I'm really good with engaging and dealing with multiple different types of personalities, but I just be giving mad facial expressions and they be laughing. Like I just give my honest facial expressions, they be weak. Cause I still be in shock. Like, what?
Not for real. They
What?
take your advice for the most part.
Yes, sometimes, but I tell them to take time, to take a lot of time with life, because I just feel like people be on a rush and it's so chaotic. They don't know how to organize their goals, write it down, and handle it one by one. So I tell them to just take time with everything. You know?
So you're not supposed to smoke weed and drugs well, weed and cigarettes back to back.
I find that crazy. I say you shouldn't. You technically can, but I don't think that's really good. Like you getting already a high with weed and you getting a little butt from it. Just pick one. Why you need both back to back? She literally does the spliff, ashes it out, and then lights her
Oh,
cigarette. That's
that's kind of
crazy.
Wait, so she's not even done with the blunt, and she's on to the tobacco stick.
She finishes her blunt and then she has her cigarette box ready next to it. Like,
That's like advertising. You gotta be course. You got a
nah,
side dish.
yeah. I find that crazy. She's out here taking the guts from the cigarette and putting in weed. It's crazy. Yeah.
Nah, she need a therapist ASAP. I hope that was your advice. Jesus,
And she has one though. That's what's crazy.
might need another.
it's
Um, good.
it's a BPD, and BPD is a disorder that's not the easiest to deal with. So I see why she's doing it. I do not condone it because that is a bit crazy. But yeah, that shit ain't nothing to play with. It will make you want to do things like that or crazier things. Yes. So,
You should probably leave. Am I bugging? I don't know. We'll get off topic.
yeah, I'm kind of crazy like that, but that's another discussion.
Yeah, please leave that. Thank you. Don't indict yourself. Well, when did you realize that your business is really starting to take off in the right direction?
I was going viral on Facebook with my main brand ambassador, Kevin, Sleepy Hollow's friend. So he booked me one day. I was on Snapchat. I was posting my work on Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. He had me on Snapchat and he texted me like, "Hey, how much you charge? I want my hair done. I'm doing this hair." And then he posted it on Facebook. And then he posted them as like GIFs and videos. And people kept sharing them, going crazy, like, yo, his hair all over. And then that's how the rest got into and started hitting me up.
What's the biggest tip that you got?
Giggity.
Tip as in what?
Tip as in money.
Oh, the highest tip I ever got?
Yeah.
Maybe $200. 200. I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking like poverty wise. If it's in general, maybe like over 500. Over 500.
Is it
Like
tip?
I may have been like the total's 200 and they tipped over 500. Yes, that's happened. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it was probably a rapper. Nobody like, yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Um, what opportunities has your business brought you?
Um, I've been able to meet people like OG, G Herbo, Curly Sav took me, flew me out, did his hair, and he had a video shoot coming up with G Herbo. I got to meet G Herbo. He shouted out my brand. He don't even have hair, but he said, even though I don't have hair, book me. He really messes. He likes my work. I met Polo G at a Chef G video shoot. I met a couple of good people. I'm not gonna lie, a couple of celebrities. Yeah, yeah. It's
What
a
would you,
list. But
what would you suggest someone do if they're trying to become the next Immaculate Hands?
what do I suggest to be a me?
Yeah.
Stay focused. Stay. Always think out the box. Never follow the trend. Never follow the trend. If you follow the trend, you're gonna be nothing but in a line of a trend. You're never gonna be at the top. Like people always trying to mimic and try to. Yeah, it's good to get yourself out there that way, but not all the time. People don't know how to take a trend, twist it, and make it a fire new trend, and make people follow that way. Yeah, like people need to really be able to know how to do that and build a team. I have assistants, I have my family. Not everybody has that, but use your peoples, whoever you can. I have my assistants. I have a web designer. I have a team, a whole team to make sure I'm me and still running and not slouched down, breaking down, and like everything's chaotic. Um, have a team, have brand ambassadors. That's really helpful to a business. Um, depends on their goals. If you want to get out there, have a good ad manager. Um,
You got a team.
yeah, you gotta know the how Instagram work with the algorithm, all this other stuff. Like it's a whole lot. But to have a business, you gotta know business. I always tell people that like girls, you ready to do hair, but you're not in school and getting a license. Pick like you gotta make sure if you're doing something, really do it. Cause nothing you get in life comes with free ways or freebies or even scammers gotta put them at work just to get a little one too big bread. No matter what the field is, you have to go by the rules and get it done. And then you're gonna take time and get to the top. Because I still need to see myself at my full potential and I'm still working day by day.
How did you get so business oriented?
Really my family because they own businesses themselves and I've been raised that way. I've been raised watching them just always having the family functions with the food, this and that, the bar, and everything's like done a certain way. And they were really full on that. And I always had to ask myself as a kid, like, I Googled one day, like, what's the most way how to get the most money in the world? It said a business. And I said, who has the most money? I think it said the person that owns Amazon right now. And I'm like, he owns a business. So it's like, what about business can I do that I like in the business world that I can fulfill that is gonna fit with me? And I'm like, okay, I saw that the hair working, and I'm like, I can mix the two because braiding hair is one thing, but then it could go way farther as in selling wigs and shops and beauty supply store. It could go so big where you're making millions. People sleep on that. So I'm just like, I gotta figure out the blueprint, probably like at 14, how I'm gonna get this done. Cause my mama rules, it's not for me. I really love to be independent and not depend on nobody. Like, so people tell me all the time. Just the other day, somebody said, Emma, you're the only person I've seen that swear to God, you're watching everybody take vacays and you're just working. Like, you need to take a vacation. I'm like, no, because if I get in that zone, knowing myself, get a little vacay every month here and there, I'm not gonna want to work like that. Like, I'm gonna want to take work and vacay mainly. Like, when I'm ready to vacay, I'm vacating like months. I don't want to do once in a blue moon vacays. Nah, it's not my forte. When I'm going because I want to see everybody like crawl. Like Emma, I need you. Whoa, have that same energy when I was really working. He was playing. So I don't know. Like my goal is really to be like in my 30s, really just laid back, not really doing too much, and the money rolls in every day when I open my phone. I really don't want to be working too much, so that's why I'm really working crazy now, watching all my friends being outside. But yeah,
And how old are you now?
I am 21 years old.
Wow. When were you born?
Where? Born in
When?
Brooklyn, New York.
When? The date?
When? I'm born September 17th, 2000.
Is that Virgo?
I am a Virgo.
Yikes. So heavy on the yikes.
What? What's wrong with
We'll
Virgo?
talk about it off cam. So so your social life. How much has your business impacted your social life? You talked about it a little bit, but can you please go in depth? Or if
That's
you
a
have a
good
social
que-
life at all?
that's a good question. It definitely affected a lot because my friends do not be understanding like my goals when I say like, hey, like I can't be outside this week. Just chillax. I'm saving this month for this and that and that. I can't go outside. Girl, you always want to work. Girl, you never want to take a break. You're not tired. You know, and that's all I hear from my male friends and my female friends. And I try not to let that stress me because I'm like, in the end, when I'm doing what I'm doing and they're praising me for it, I'm gonna just tell them this is why I was doing what I was doing. But I don't really get to go out as much. I wish I'd be watching my phone and watching everybody have a ball, but I'm like, it's only for the better. I told him like when I be down sometimes or get discouraged, I watch Robert Kiyosaki videos, the guy that made the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I watch his videos all the time, and I'm just like, you got it, 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 because he came from worse than me, and he pushed through and let everybody have a ball, and he just kept working, and it falls through. So my social life, it's okay, it's okay.
So what do you
Um,
do on your downtime just to like, you know how everybody has their downtime where they do things to get their mind right or enjoy themselves, or like it could be anime, it could be video games, it could be, you know, whatever, like things that make you happy besides of course working and making money. It's
Hobbies.
obvious that hobbies is.
well, let me show you, because I actually surprisingly I crochet. Like I actually do crochet, and I try to make blankets as often as I can, and I sleep. I learned my lesson from not sleeping. Like I had a whole surgery just from not sleeping. I
Damn.
word. I had to sleep. I crochet. I try to go out, not too crazy, probably like get a drink or something, but not like a whole like planned thing. Like it's last minute. Like if I have that time and I feel like it, but it's really rare. But I'm really good at making it seem to media I'm having a ball, but I'm not. But yeah, I try to sleep. The first thing I'll pick is sleeping before going outside if I can, if my body needs it. That's about it.
Why'd you have to have a surgery for sleep? Like,
So my immune system broke down and it couldn't fight it. So I created an abscess. I had took like for 2 weeks straight, I was taking like 14 clients back to back every day, making bread to help out family, do what I gotta do myself. And it cost me for it. I had went to the hospital and they actually said I was okay with it. Abscess still in my neck, and they thought I was okay enough. They thought it was gonna go down. A day passed by. I'm like, there's something don't feel right, and it's not going down. And I'm taking my medication. I gotta go back. So I had to go back. They gave me a CAT scan, and they realized there was still something going on where in my immune system that they have to actually go in and cut out my abscess because it's not going to be able to go down when it's only got that bad. So I don't know if you guys can see the incision is right there, but I did that. I did that, and it actually changed my life because having that surgery literally disciplines me to make sure I take a break and get some rest. Because I don't think I was so money hungry. Without this happening to me, I would never had stopped. So I'm
Mm.
not mad at it. I probably deserved it, needed it. It was God's plan, and I'm here. Like I treasure my sleep now as much as I could.
Are you willing to die for money?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, it was a never mind.
It's really like a go getter type of attitude. Like, just go get it, just go get it, just go get it. And it do be pressure like from just handling stuff. Like, that's it. But if it comes to my life and my life and death, now I'm really focused. I gotta take time because I physically can't work as hard as anymore. Like, I used to be able to take like maybe 6 months a day. My feet will hurt a little bit. Now I'm taking like 4. My feet is on fire. So my body is literally telling me
To wear you
time
down.
to take time and calm down. And I like it. It's better for me. So I could physically say no because I can't push myself no more than I could.
So, would you like to be married one day?
If me and my partner decides to, yes.
Um,
I'm low key against marriage because I feel like it's a scam. Why do I have to pay for it, pay to get out of it, and pay to protect my money? That I don't know. I'm still deciding low key. So
would you like to have kids one day?
yeah,
How many would you
sure.
like?
I would like 2 to least for the most.
Okay, so do you think that being so career and business orientated that it might affect your dating life?
Yes, and having the type of clout you want to say I have and respect of who I am because of the certain legends I do here. It comes with a lot of intimidacy. Like, a lot of men come in my life and they don't want to be them. They like it's like a regular man meeting Nikki. You're gonna be ready to bow down to her, like everything, like whatever you need done, I'm gonna. So it's like, just be yourself. I want to meet you for you. You don't have to act like this type of person you think I want you to be, and that's not the case. And I feel like any IG model could relate to that, or any really pretty girl or that keep up with themselves that really got it up than the regular average. Men just do the most, but I'm not really worried about men right now. I'm just focusing on
So,
my.
at what age would you like to start having kids, and or would you like to be married, or at least in a committed long-term relationship?
I want to start working on kids around 30. I don't want no kids prior 29. No, as soon as that number hit 30, then I would think about having a kid. Like nobody going in my club, like no time soon. My family don't play that. My family does not play that.
Nah, you're wildin'. I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't want no kid. And because it's like I have clients too that's like 29, 30 something with kids. I'll be like, you regret having kids early? They be like, girl, have a ball. Do not have no kids early. There are a lot of responsibility. They be like, have it at 30, 33, 35. Do it. Yeah, like,
Five,
you
35.
think it's early? I don't got no grandma to be holding my kid while I go out and be at the club. So I know to wait at 30. I'm not one of those girls that could go throw it at mommy or grandma. I'm wait because it's gonna be with me all day. I don't have that.
Go throw it at grandma is crazy. While you doing splits at the club is crazy.
And my friends do that. I'll be like, where your kid at? Girl with
No,
grandma.
no, I really do be concerned though. Like, really tuck your son in right now. You're already taking Henny shots at the club right now. Like, read your son a bedtime story for real. It's crazy.
Nah.
The thing is that comes with that. There's pros and cons to that. Yes, you can wait later in life, but also with women, your biological time clock is ticking. And you probably already know this. The older
Mm.
you are, the later, the harder it is to have kids. You lose eggs with time. So it's like, yeah, I get it, live your life and enjoy your life. But whoever said 33, 35
I'm gonna
is
freeze my.
okay. I don't know.
I'll make sure I make
I
enough
mean,
money, save for all
now
my goals.
she might make enough money because the average woman doesn't, because it's 10 to 40 racks for a chance. But a lot of women don't have the. She might have the kind of bread. So hey,
No, believe me, dude.
I like him. He's
Nah.
talking.
I listen to Kevin Samuels. Ever heard of him?
Mm-mm.
You never heard of Kevin? Oh wow. Oh well, you don't really have a social life, so that kind of makes sense.
No, I don't be on the media. Only post my work and get off. No, I really love the movies, The Social Dilemma. Like, I really wish our generation watched that movie and take it more serious.
Where's it on?
It's on Netflix. The Social Dilemma. It talks about how people really can't get off their phones and why. I really love that movie. A lot of my clients know I do. Some of them gonna point this out. Like they know I preach on that movie. Like watch it. Like get off your phone. It's important. You're getting sucked in there. Like if you're not even on your phone making money with it, you just on your phone. So
Yeah, I know that's true because you don't check your DMs for real. So
stop. Stop. Like shadow ban is real. They be tucking my DMs too. I be having to find them. Like, yeah. Don't blame me for that. Don't do that. Any other questions?
I mean that's our job, right?
Huh?
But nah,
What would you say was the biggest lesson that you learned? Wait, what age did you also start the business?
I started this business at 17.
Wait. Are you working at the shop at 17?
No, I was doing the hair during the pandemic when it very first started, but a little bit before that too, in my mother's house, in her living room. I was doing that for a while, and then until my mother had caught COVID, and then eventually, and then she said, "Nah, you can't be doing hair." So then I started to travel until she was okay and willing to even let me do hair. It was her rules, her house, and I was traveling crazy, and that traveling was God's plan too, because I networked to some good people too. I had to travel to Yonkers, Jersey. I was traveling all over. As long as a cab could take me there, and you could pay that travel fee, I was there. Still till today, you could get me anywhere as long as you pay that fee. And I was doing hair, and then eventually it calmed down. Then I was like, you know what, my clientele is moving like they want me in the shop. So I was speaking to them because I asked them on the Instagram poll, would you guys rather me in the home or shop? Like they rather the shop. And I'm not gonna lie, my mother's house was a little ghetto anyway, so I see why they said that, which was appropriate. So I did that, and then it started in one shop, and then I'm currently in the shop now. And yeah, it's only been good from there. Yeah.
For people in the first, have you ever been starstruck by the celebrities you've met and seen?
Starstruck? No. Only starstruck celebrity I am gonna be Little Dirk. Everybody know I love Little Dirk. I'm a big, huge fan of Little Dirk. And I love his hairstylist too. I follow her. But I don't think I'm gonna be starstruck because I know how it feels to be one of them. Like I'm not one of them. Like I am one of them, but I'm not one of them. But when as becoming like an influencer, you're still human. So I don't see it. I don't see the hype on like being starstruck. Nah, because I want to be one of them. Like big.
What you think about Dirk when he was like, "Yo, she got a low body count"? What you think about that?
Talk about it.
Why y'all doing this?
Nah, you a Dirk fan. Dirk, yo, come on.
I am a Dirk fan, but some things Dirk says I don't agree, but I take him for him and I love what he say. I'm not mad at him for saying that. Like that's his preference. Like he likes his girl India with a low body count.
But
that's fine, but there's really no punch. That's it.
You said there's no what?
There's no but. Like
okay. All right, fine. So you approve of what he said then?
For him liking that, yes.
No, what are your personal feelings? I
don't think it should matter because a girl could have 100 and it could still be a tight, and a girl could have 5 and it could be all over the place. Like I don't know, like
crazy though, no?
Yeah, you'll be surprised. Like you'll really be surprised. I know men with over 300 bodies, and they
men are a little different though. But I get what you're saying.
You can't compare. You can't compare. We can do that. Y'all can't. I'm sorry.
That's a fact. I agree with that. I'm telling girls, you're not a man. That's why we get periods way more than men. I agree with that. But yeah, they can't be because it's like the morals for girls is way different for men, and girls they can't have a ball as much as men. Like I still feel like there's girls that probably on their period still have a ball, and that's your time to not. So yeah, no, to an extent, yeah. So I partially agree with Dirk, and I partially,
So,
my opinion for me.
so why do you think it shouldn't matter? Because most men will tell you that. Well, most men, some men won't tell you, but deep down we know it matters. It matters to most men.
Because I feel like what a woman does with her body, that's up to her, and that has to be vice versa, right? When a man do whatever he want with his body, we have to respect that.
So
Why should there be a stigma on females on what we do and how we do? As long as you keep up with yourself and make sure everything's good, and you do your daily checkups, you keep up with yourself, I don't see what's the issue on what you do. Like,
so
like,
isn't it so? Yeah, it's her body, her rights, facts. So isn't it also his prerogative to not want to be with a woman who's promiscuous?
correct. Do your thing. Like,
Okay.
that's
I
not
just
for
feel like
you.
the comment rubbed you the wrong way a little bit, no?
Huh?
I feel like the comment rubbed you the wrong way, no? Like, why? You feel like there was no need for him to mention that, basically, right?
In a way, yes. But I still want my man to speak his mind. Dirk can speak his mind. I love Dirk.
Got you.
Yeah, I got to take him for him.
I believe that in a sense that when it comes to being cuffed, or when it comes to engagement, or when it comes to marriage, those things play a big effect because as a man, we have a lot of pride with you have a woman on your shoulder in your arm and you walk into a room and niggas is laughing at you or snickering or niggas be like, I got her in my phone or I smashed that, you know what I'm saying? Like, every man wants a woman that nobody can really say they had or they had like that. It's a sense of pride, like, and it's not necessarily showing off, but it's just more so of a respecting because nobody wants to be out here looking crazy and vice versa because no shorty want to be with her man's and he done smashed 300 girls and shorties is oh I fucked your nigga this that you know what I'm saying, like it goes both ways, but
A lot of talking I hear. I just hear a lot of pillow talking as if like what you do, people only know because you pillow talk, meaning you talk in your business. Like you could have mad bodies if you have a lot of bodies that were good bodies, good partners. Why do people know your business? That's within politics, like having da 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 da, and people really feel like the social media gotta know your business and who you're dealing with. Da da da. You don't even have to post your partner. So that convo, that argument go a long way. There's a lot of back and forth to that because I agree with you, but then again, it's like, why are you in my business? You embrace what you want, like embrace it.
I mean, I feel like I respect the hoe that says she's a hoe and she's a trees. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that. It's the good girls. It's the pops that be like, I don't really be talking to nobody like that. I be in the house. I sleep all day.
You gotta do your homework. You gotta do your research. Like when the girls that you a little iffy on that's moving like that, do your homework first before you go explore an adventure. You don't even know what you're taking on. Like that should be your precaution on any female. So yeah, a girl can lie, but you gotta do your homework too. Like who da da da. You can't just be, people do be trying to talk to anything, anywhere, travel everywhere. So
that's a fact. So if a man asks you your body count, you gonna answer?
All right.
Oh, you will?
Yeah, that's up to him because I don't take me for me. I don't feel like that should matter, but I'm gonna tell you. But take me for me. Like, yeah.
So, care to share with the class?
No. Yeah.
I respect. I had to ask though.
I'm currently talking to somebody though, and I don't want him to have any issues on what I say on here.
Okay, did he ask you?
Yeah, and I just started. I've only been like a month with this boy, so I don't want to make it seem like but yeah.
Are you telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he don't really care for that. Like he never even he don't
But
go.
yeah,
He don't care for that. My boyfriend right now, he's basically an introvert. He don't. Yeah, he's in his own cloud.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm an extrovert.
I see. If you could braid or do the hair of 5 people, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Little Dirk. Little Dirk, Little Baby. Rihanna. You didn't say no genders, but Rihanna. What else here? I really want to do G Herbo's son here, and one more person here. If Michael Jackson was alive, Michael Jackson.
Interesting.
Black Michael or the white Michael?
Either or.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
That's my mentor. I love Michael Jackson.
Nah, I feel you saying.
Got you. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you so much. Did you approve of what Will Smith did?
I'm not gonna lie. I really like that he defended his lady like that, but I feel bad. For Chris that he couldn't do it. I love how Chris took it though. I'm not gonna lie. For knowing that you at the Oscars and you can't get out of your character, he took that so well. Like I think if I was in Chris' body, it was straight. It would have been a SmackDown.
And he from Brooklyn too. You from Best Side.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He's big BK, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that.
Will started like Caruso, boy, and everybody hates Chris.
And Will, I'm not gonna lie, like, why he couldn't catch me outside? How about that? Why he couldn't tell Chris catch me outside? Like, you know, like he could have went right behind stage after that scene. Mink. Nice. I feel like that'd be publicity stunts too. Like people be wanting to start something and make so take 2.
I mean, his shorty got him out here looking crazy. That bald head pussy must be crazy though.
That's what I hear.
But yeah, we're gonna end the show like that. Cut it.